Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Guadamas, and today I'll be talking about prescription privilege. Since the dawn of time, humans have found new ways to improve their health and quality of life. We've done this through homeopathic and ancient remedies that were passed down throughout the centuries. As time progressed, science has evolved, and we've learned new ways to aid these ailments. How many of us have taken Robitussin for a cough or Tylenol for a cold? I would assume that many of us have answered yes to both of those. 48.6% of US citizens were prescribed at least two prescription drugs between 2015 and 2018, according to the CDC. Recent scientific breakthroughs have provided solutions to some of the world's most serious epidemics. However, supply and demand has become an issue for those who are claiming to need these medications more than others. Serious health conditions such as diabetes, obesity, and body dysmorphic disorder require a specific medication that has raised much debate over the last year. Before we all dive into the reason why I'm here today, let's get to know the topic a little better. GLP-1 is also known as a semaglutide, and it is a trending medication that was discovered by Joel Habner, a Harvard Medical School professor. This drug was created to treat type 2 diabetes, obesity, and intestinal disorders. Here is an example of a semaglutide, GLP-1, called Ozempic. You place your needle, set your milligram, choose your location, and inject the medication once a week. Now, I'm sure at this point we're all dying to ask the same question. How does this magical drug work? Well, it mimics the action of a hormone called glucagon-like peptide. After food consumption, blood sugars rise, and GLP stimulates the body to produce more insulin. And this added insulin helps lower the blood sugar levels. This has been proven to be an extremely successful solution to individuals with type 2 diabetes. However, it's not exactly clear how the GLP-1 drug leads to weight loss other than the curbing of hunger and slowing down the movement of food from the small intestine. You will end up eating less and feeling fuller longer. Now, let's backpedal for a moment. We've come to terms that all of us are pretty familiar with taking medications, so we are all aware of the benefits and the side effects. There are many health benefits to taking GLP-1, such as improving glycemic control in people with type 2 diabetes, weight loss, improving cardiovascular health, lowering blood sugars, improving lipid disorder, improving fatty liver disease, reducing the risk of kidney disease, and improving lung function. Of course, we can't provide the pros without the cons. There are also very serious side effects such as gastrointestinal issues, vomiting, diarrhea, dizziness, increased heart rate, indigestion, pancreatitis, thyroid cancer, severe kidney injury, and worsening of diabetes. This all may seem like a lot to digest and rather frightening information. But a lot of this is very helpful and can help a lot of people who are struggling with such diseases or complications. With better understanding of each party that is demanding the need for this prescription, we may be able to get a better grasp on the serious conflict that is at hand. Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease. Characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose, it can cause coronary heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, kidney damage, and sometimes can lead to death. There are three types of diabetes: type 1, type 2, and gestational diabetes. One of them is permanent and most likely passed down genetically. One of them is usually caused by poor lifestyle choices and can be controlled. And the other is caused by pregnancy and can also be controlled or reversed. A study by the American Diabetes Association in 2024 shows that approximately 103,294 people in the U.S. die from diabetes per year. 9.7 million have undiagnosed diabetes. 29.3 million adults have diagnosed diabetes. 115.9 million adults have pre-diabetes. Now, let's turn our attention over to individuals who also demand the need for GLP-1s with the hopes of preventative care. People who are non-diabetic or pre-diabetic are also claiming the need for GLP-1s. These individuals may struggle with weight loss and obesity and are at a high risk of becoming diabetic and are seeking preventative care. Lastly, we have a group of individuals who also claim to need GLP-1s for vanity purposes. Celebrities, models, and people with body dysmorphic disorders are a good example. These individuals may not be facing health risk, but are hyper-focused on achieving unrealistic idea of body contentment. There are between 5 million and 10 million people in the US who struggle with body dysmorphia. Now, I'd like you to keep in mind that I've only mentioned a few common parties that are demanding this GLP-1 drug. It is evident that manufacturers just simply cannot keep up with the supply demand. Modern science researchers and doctors have created the ability to control or prevent very serious health conditions. However, due to this popular demand, some of these drugs have become increasingly inaccessible to those in need. People with type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetics, people searching for preventative care, and people of vanity. Most of us generally strive to live a happy and healthy life. Prescription privilege is a real matter in today's pharmaceutical issues. Who is ultimately the more deserving candidate for this medication? That is the question that we can all ask ourselves when we leave here today. As Gandhi once said, it is health that is real wealth. Thank you.